And we're live. All right, hello everyone. I am just trying some new technology out here, so bear with me here. I am with the amazing Janelle Keller, and we are.
Hello.
She is going to share some amazing tips and information on how you can get the most out of your essential oils. Um, it's actually, I'll tell you a little bit how I originally met Janelle. This is kind of an embarrassing story for me, but I've done a lot of training with, you can't tell, but I've done a lot of training with Dion, her husband, who is an amazing personal trainer and fitness instructor and just runs his own gym. And the first time that I met Janelle, unfortunately, was after a workout, well, actually in the middle of a workout with Dion. I was outside of his gym on his front patio throwing up because he worked me so hard when Janelle walked by and just she didn't even bat an eyelash. She was like, "This is just normal. This is okay." Said hi and kept on walking while
All
I
good.
continued to throw up on her at the time new patio. So Janelle, tell me a little bit about yourself and just your background, so people have a better idea of who you are and what you're all about, please.
Yeah, for sure. So, as Dr. Chris mentioned, my husband and I, we've been in Lucan for about 10 years actually this summer. So, we do have a small private strength and conditioning studio out of our home, and we're both local high school teachers as well. We have two little boys and two dogs in the house. So, a pretty active family and into natural solutions for sure.
Well, yeah, I can attest to that. You guys are definitely a family that puts health first. You guys are always working towards finding a strategy to improve the health of not only yourself, but also helping Dion and your two kids too. So that is amazing. And I can attest to that because I've known Janelle for it's got to be more than 8 years now. Gosh,
It's been a
man,
while, yeah.
I'm starting to feel old here, but yeah. So I've worked with Janelle and her family for 8 years. So I'm proud to know you guys. So uh, if you could tell me here, what is it like? Just tell me and everyone your story of what was what was finally got you into using essential oils. What changed for you to cause that to happen?
Yeah, sure. So, about, well, 6 years ago, I became a mom for the first time. And it was actually during that time on my mat leave that I really started to kind of consider the products that we were bringing into our home. We had a pretty good grasp on our diet and exercising and keeping our stress levels down. That the next step for us was kind of examining that toxic load we had in our home. So, through my yoga training, I had learned about essential oils, and I had this moment. Our first, I think he was around 8 months old, and our dog, they were both kind of on other side of the patio glass windows there, and kind of licking the glass at each other, having some fun. And in that moment, I should have really just been able to kind of enjoy what was happening, but my skin kind of crawled a little bit at the thought of what I had just cleaned the glass with. And I knew then that I wanted to do things differently for us. So at that time, we started exploring essential oils to kind of reduce our toxic load, specifically starting with the cleaners and those kind of products that we used within our home.
Well, I can see how you would that would make your skin cringe. There's some pretty nasty stuff in some of those cleaners, so I hear you on that one.
Yeah.
So today you're going to share with some of the information and knowledge that you know about essential oils. But if you could tell me if there was just for those who are just beginning out there, if there's just one single oil that you could say, this is the oil to start with that will help you out the most, in your opinion, what would that be?
Yeah, sure. So I decided to share lemon with everybody today because I'm in my kitchen here, and this is an oil that I reach for daily. Lemon is probably one of the most versatile oils that you can use. It's known for being purifying, it's cleansing, it's invigorating. So it has a lot of uses, and just this oil has really daily kind of changed the way we do things. So I can share kind of three tips for using lemon in your home if you're interested in kind of integrating natural solutions.
That's perfect. Yeah, that'll actually be a great place to
So
start.
lemon, okay, so lemon in the kitchen with your dishcloth, which often you use several times throughout your day. If it's collecting an odor on it, you can use lemon. Simply put a drop on your dishcloth to help purify the air and your cloth. It's also great for wiping your counters with your dishcloth, and it kind of helps with the cleansing piece. The second tip for using lemon in your home, if you're comfortable ingesting some of the oils you are able to take internally, lemon's a really great oil to add to your water that you're drinking daily. It's a natural cleanser for our body, so it's really, really great that way to kind of keep things flowing. And it also helps with digestion. So you're drinking lots of water throughout your day, and sometimes if you just want to change up the flavor, you could add lemon to your water. And then the third tip for lemon would be if you are consuming a lot of produce, your fruits and vegetables. I often throw them all in the sink and I'll add a couple drops of lemon to the water. Because lemon is a natural degreaser. So I'm always amazed, especially at the produce that's not local and it's not organic, the amount of kind of residue that comes off those fruits and vegetables. So it naturally cleans your fruits and veggies really well before you consume them. It's also really great. The other day I had paint on my hands, so I'd put a couple drops on my hands and it takes everything off, markers, glue, any of that stuff that gets around your home. If you have little kids, it's really great for kind of helping with that. So hopefully those three uses, you could see yourself integrating that into your own home.
Okay, well, that's a great place to start. One other thing here for yourself, if there's one other, such as some other uses of oils that you could let us know, like what are some of the other common things that maybe 2 or 3 things that you use oils for around the house, just to give everyone a little bit of a tease of what else they can use oils for.
Yeah, for sure. So as I mentioned, we brought oils in for the cleansing part to reduce our toxic load. And that's where I started. That's where my knowledge kind of went to in the beginning. But since then, I've been using oils for 6 years now. And I've learned that you can actually use oils for so many different things. You can use them to flavor your food. You can use them to shift the energy in your home by diffusing, purifying the air. So we have lots of diffusers going all the time to help with that. Cleaning products, we use them any kind of skin conditions or ailments that you might get. Or we use the deep blue rubs, awesome in the gym if you're working out all the time. It's great for kind of muscle stiffness. So there really are so many uses for essential oils. It's a bit of a learning curve to kind of learn about them. But, you just start with one and you get comfortable with that. And then it becomes part of your new normal. And it's pretty awesome.
Okay, well, that's a perfect segue because, like you said, there's lots of other ways you can use them. So I'm going to put you on the spot here, and I'm going to ask, would you be willing to come back on and do a couple short little videos, interviews like this on just different oils to help people kind of speed up their learning process on how to use oils? Maybe they've already got a bunch in there. The story I always hear is, oh yeah, I went to I did an essential oil party, and I've got this drawer of oils I don't know what to use with. I think that you would be an awesome resource to help people get the most out of the oils maybe they're already using, or if they want to get involved with that. Is that a good idea? Are you okay with that?
Yeah, for sure. Like the last thing, it kind of breaks my heart to hear people, they've got oils and they're just collecting dust at home, because there's just so many awesome ways that these can kind of make your days better. So I would be more than happy to help people get comfortable using oils for sure.
Well, perfect. I wanna keep these interviews short. So I want to thank you very much for the time that you dedicated towards helping those out there understand more about oils. And is there anything else that you would like to say anyway? Is there a way for people to get a hold of you if they wish to?
Sure. I hang out a lot on Facebook and share a lot of our journey on there. So if we are doing something in our home, I often post and share about that, and hopefully people can learn from those posts. But yeah, I just want to say thank you for the opportunity to share this, Dr. Chris.
You're welcome. Thank you. Where would they find you on Facebook?
So our community, we have an awesome community of other oilers in our area. So it's a really beautiful place to learn, and it's called Oiled Up Living.
Okay. If you can send me the link to that, I will put that in the notes so everyone can find it easily. Uh-oh, I think you froze up on me. I guess
sure, yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for your time today, Janelle, and I look forward to talking to you again in the future.
Thank you, Chris.